I know this might seem very counterintuitive, but to be truly productive, you need to do fewer things. Today, I will talk about various strategies that I've implemented in my life to improve productivity by focusing on what really matters. First and foremost, there is a common misconception about what productivity actually is. The term originally emerged to quantify the economic efficiency of companies, how much resources a person or factory can use and what results these resources generate. In essence, productivity is simply measuring the outcome of your efforts. However, many people deceive themselves into believing that being productive means doing as many things as possible, leading to the classic chaos of enormous to-do lists and packed calendars. Attempting to cram 30 different activities into a 16-hour period, especially if you subtract sleep, is unrealistic. You can't expect to sleep, work, study, train, eat, watch movies and TV shows, play video games, go shopping, go out for dinner, and travel all in one day. Following the traditional idea of productivity, which everyone is familiar with, will lead you to burnout. This is because you will condition your mind and sense of satisfaction to the number of things you do each day. On days when you do fewer things, in terms of the variety of activities, you might end up feeling worthless. However, these days might actually be the most productive because you spent more time focused on what you were doing. I have experienced several situations where I wanted to accomplish too many things at once. This scattered approach left me feeling overwhelmed and unproductive. It took time to realize that true productivity comes from focusing on fewer tasks but doing them well. Understanding this shift in perspective is crucial. When you focus on doing fewer things, you allow yourself the space to dive deeper into each task, to give it your full attention, and to do it more effectively. This not only enhances the quality of your work but also brings a greater sense of fulfillment. Being productive is not about quantity but quality. It's about identifying what is truly important and dedicating your energy to those tasks. By prioritizing and focusing, you can achieve more meaningful progress without feeling overwhelmed. So, remember, doing less can lead to achieving more. Mental micromanagement often led me to produce very little because of the superficiality of my tasks. It's impossible to do anything well in just 15 minutes, as our minds often take that long just to focus on one activity. This is why the real secret to productivity is not doing many things, but choosing your battles wisely and reducing the number of tasks you undertake each day. By removing what is unnecessary, you can focus on what truly matters to you. This is important because you have a limited amount of time and energy each day. When you spread your energy across many tasks, you achieve very little and make almost no progress in any of them. Conversely, when you concentrate all your energy on one task at a time, the results are significantly better. Our minds tend to equate doing a little of everything every day with doing a lot of one thing on other days, but this isn't accurate because it neglects the utilization of focus and energy. It's a matter of physics. Just like your car, your brain has levels of energy efficiency. Think of it this way: driving 5 kilometers in heavy traffic, with constant stops and starts, uses the same amount of fuel as a much longer trip on a clear road. The same principle applies to your brain. Frequent distractions, especially from social media, movies, series, and games, are like the brakes you hit in traffic, bringing you to a halt and causing stagnation. When you succumb to these distractions, it takes time to regain focus and momentum. Recognize these distractions as the biggest thieves of your time and energy. To truly enhance your productivity, you need to minimize these interruptions and dedicate uninterrupted blocks of time to your important tasks. Understanding and managing your energy levels is key. Just like a car needs fuel to run efficiently, your brain needs focus and energy to function at its best. By concentrating on fewer tasks and avoiding constant distractions, you can achieve a higher level of productivity and make meaningful progress in your work. It may seem counterintuitive, but true productivity often requires doing less. Today, I want to discuss various strategies I've implemented to enhance productivity by focusing on what truly matters in life. First and foremost, there's a common misconception about what productivity entails. Originally, productivity emerged as a measure of economic efficiency, how effectively a person or factory utilizes resources to yield results. However, many people mistakenly equate productivity with doing as many tasks as possible, resulting in the familiar chaos of extensive to-do lists and packed schedules. Attempting to cram numerous activities into a limited time frame, often neglecting sleep, is unrealistic and unsustainable. You can't expect to work, study, exercise, eat, and pursue leisure activities all in a single day. Following this traditional notion of productivity leads to burnout because it ties personal satisfaction to the quantity rather than the quality of tasks accomplished. Days with fewer varied activities may actually prove more productive, as they allow deeper focus on specific tasks. I've encountered situations where I've tried to juggle too many tasks at once, only to find my productivity and efficiency suffer. It took time to realize that genuine productivity stems from prioritizing fewer tasks and executing them well. Understanding this shift in mindset is crucial. By focusing on fewer tasks, you create space to delve deeply into each one, providing them with the attention they deserve. This not only enhances the quality of your work but also fosters a greater sense of accomplishment and fulfillment. Productivity isn't about doing everything, it's about doing the right things effectively. By identifying and concentrating on what truly matters to you, you can achieve meaningful progress without succumbing to overwhelm. Remember, less can often lead to more when it comes to productivity. Instead of taking small steps in various things, focus on running towards one thing because that's exactly what produces results. If you want to be a football player, don't spend your day playing volleyball, basketball, and handball. Focus solely on football because that's your ultimate goal, to be the best in the sport you want to practice. As I always say, sleep, wake up, breathe, and live only for your goal until you reach a point where you have the knowledge, skills, and results that satisfy you, even if you're striving to improve further. To be more productive and achieve your goals efficiently, the secret may lie in improving your learning skills. Imagine how interesting it would be to learn anything faster and more effectively. This is exactly the focus of the Learning How to Learn course by Alara. In this course, you will uncover your purpose and reasons for learning, discovering what truly motivates you and how it can help you learn in a more meaningful way. Additionally, you will learn to recognize and harness your learning style, customizing your study methods to better fit how you absorb information. Customize your study methods to better align with how you absorb information, explore different formats and methodologies to find the learning techniques that work best for you. But it doesn't stop there. The course teaches you to define and track your goals effectively using the SMART method to create clear and measurable objectives, monitoring your progress regularly. Moreover, harness the power of neuroscience to enhance your learning experience. Understanding how your brain functions and applying these techniques to enhance your learning is crucial. With just 8 hours of the course, you'll not only gain the skills to transform your learning approach but also significantly boost your productivity. Alara, as the largest technology school in Brazil, offers not just this course but also over 10,000 courses spanning diverse fields such as programming, innovation management, data science, artificial intelligence, and many other critical areas for the job market. Some of you may wonder about balancing multiple interests, wanting to work in your preferred field, study subjects of interest, read, play, and socialize simultaneously. However, my role has always been to impart a truth that few acknowledge: this approach simply isn't sustainable. It's essential to establish priorities in life and take responsibility for your choices, recognizing that some goals hold greater importance than others. Personally, I've navigated various desires throughout my life, often postponing certain ambitions due to more pressing responsibilities. For instance, it wasn't until I turned 30 that I could fully commit to bodybuilding, as earlier priorities such as work, financial stability, and caring for my daughter took precedence. Balancing these responsibilities made it impractical to pursue personal passions until circumstances aligned. It's challenging to focus on hobbies, personal projects, or leisure activities when fundamental aspects of life are unsettled. Consider how often external concerns hinder attempts to study or relax. Your attention is constantly being diverted, reminding you that life isn't easy. You have a multitude of problems to solve before you can relax and enjoy a movie or pursue a hobby. As I always say, no one can sleep peacefully at night with overdue bills and unresolved issues weighing on their mind. However, sustained focus alone isn't the only solution. You need the secret ingredient: focusing on the right things. This means dedicating more time to both improving in a specific area and evaluating whether what you're doing is effective. Just like in training, I don't assess my progress based on a single session. I stick with the same routines for 2 to 3 months, continually evaluating results to make necessary adjustments. True productivity comes from this ongoing focus and compound gains, investing enough time to see if something works and if it's worth pursuing. That's why it's crucial to spend sufficient time on tasks to gauge their efficiency and potential outcomes. Similar to fitness training, where progress is measured over months rather than days, this principle applies to all aspects of life. It's about sustained effort and compound returns. That's why I emphasize genuine focus when venturing into something new. You can't expect to learn a new career path by dedicating only 20 minutes a day, especially if that's the same amount of time spent scrolling through Instagram videos in the bathroom. Similarly, launching a new business won't thrive with minimal effort because life's compound interest doesn't reward half-hearted attempts. It thrives on consistent, committed actions. Investing in things like finances, for example, saving 200 Brazilian reals to 300 Brazilian reals per month can make you a millionaire in 50 years. However, if you invest that amount in a course related to your field for a year, it could increase your income, potentially doubling it and thereby allowing you to earn more money to invest. This approach could help you achieve the same financial goal in a third of the time. Similarly, I believe that if you're going to sit down to study or read a book to learn something new, 10 to 20 minutes simply won't cut it. That's merely checking off your productivity list for having read a book. True learning requires much more effort. The real deal is to first set your goal, whether it's daily, monthly, or yearly, and focus on it for a substantial period. Analyze the results, determine if it's worthwhile, and if it's effective. Look for new ways to streamline, automate, and improve these tasks because practically everything can be optimized. In a few years, you'll find yourself working less, worrying less, and doing fewer things each day with higher quality and more free time to enjoy the hobbies and distractions you've always wanted. What's fascinating is that productivity becomes a cycle where initial motivation, perhaps sparked by this very video, drives action, working, studying, and ultimately achieving a sense of accomplishment. This success further fuels motivation, leading to improved work and better results. Even during moments of discouragement or distraction, you'll have triggers to refocus. Reminding yourself why you started this journey can reignite your motivation and get you back on track. It might sound simple, but it works. There are other strategies that can also ease your journey through productivity obstacles, such as identifying tasks you enjoy most to focus on. Creating a routine to perform the same tasks daily is crucial. Engaging in exercises benefits both your body and mind, reducing anxiety and stress. Changing your work environment to keep it clean and organized reflects your mental state. Additionally, disabling notifications on your phone that aren't relevant to your current focus is an easy yet effective way to minimize distractions. While many of these tips may already be familiar to most of you, as I mentioned, nothing motivates more than diving in, working hard, and starting to see results. Personally, nothing motivates me more than realizing that the efforts I'm putting in are paying off, even if progress is gradual. Distractions only serve to divert you from living the fulfilling life you desire and avoiding confronting issues that you know are mostly your responsibility. So, I hope I've helped you understand once and for all what it means to be productive and efficient, doing what needs to be done, cutting out the unnecessary, and focusing on results. This approach can lead to a more tranquil, efficient, and uncomplicated life. Until next time, take care and thank you.